you guys know what this represents? Maybe it's the calm before the storm. Could it be the calm before the storm? We have the world's greatest military in this room. I will tell you that. Crooked banker, Rothschild on the run. Deep state players, we know what you've done. A light is coming in, exposing your every sin.
You guys know what this represents?
Tell us, sir.
Maybe it's the calm before the storm.
What's the storm?
Could be the calm before the storm.
What storm is
We have the world's great military people in this room, I will tell you that. And we're going to have a great evening. Thank you all for coming.
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
Give us a hint and we'll
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Secret National Guard unit ready to enforce martial law in D.C. Ever since governors started calling up National Guard units last month, the Pentagon has insisted that soldiers remain firmly under the command of governors that called them up, and that the Pentagon isn't using the troops to plan for any federal secret missions or martial law should the crisis spiral out of control and threaten the continuity of government. And now a new report out of Newsweek, which I think they got 100% wrong because they don't know the full picture, because they haven't been following along, basically not paying attention, and they are now trying to scramble to figure it all out. So a new report in Newsweek purports that to prove that the Pentagon lied. In all reality, a 10,000 soldier strong National Guard unit has been deployed to the capital city area with a secret assignment to enforce martial law in Washington, D.C. and help evacuate certain lawmakers and civilians, top government officials, if things go south. In reality, the Joint Task Force is already 10K strong and is already on 24/7 alert. And yet the activation of Joint Task Force National Capital Region, including almost 10,000 uniformed personnel to carry out its special orders, contradicts those assurances. JTF NCR is not only real and operating, reporting directly to Secretary of Defense for some of its mission, but some of its units are already on 24/7 alert, specifically sequestered on military bases and kept out of the coronavirus support duties to ensure their readiness.
You guys know what this represents? You'll find out. You'll find out. You'll find out.
Members of the Illinois 106 Aviation Battalion were called up under a federal statute placing them directly under the control of the Secretary of Defense. The soldiers, along with several Black Hawk helicopters, shipped out of Decatur, Illinois' armory last month. Now, the first hints about this secret mission were included in a local Illinois paper, supposedly. The report about the call-up of Illinois' National Guard forces who were being deployed at Fort Belvoir outside of Washington, in addition to their normal mission objectives. The reports included and noted that the unit had also been assigned a bevy of unfamiliar tasks, including evacuating officials, lawmakers, and members of the judiciary aboard the 106 Aviation Regiment helicopters. They actually got some training. Here are some more details, courtesy of Newsweek, including information about the Major General who would effectively be in charge of securing the Capital District if martial law were imposed. Unlike other guardsmen activated under Title 32 orders, under gubernatorial control but paid for by the federal government, the soldiers of the 106 were activated under Title 10 orders, strict federal duty, as if they were going to be shipped off to either Afghanistan or Iraq. Except that is not the case. The battlefield is in Washington, D.C., he said. On the battlefield, the Illinois 106 Aviation's battalion's helicopters would be used to evacuate anyone from Army leaders to the White House. We're at the quick reaction force that allows us to help mobilize forces within Washington, D.C. area, evacuate people, or whatever that might be, said Adam Kowalski of Illinois Guard. We're kind of like that big taxi cab that makes sure everybody gets where they need to be and that it keeps the government up and going. If this is a shit really does hit the fan situation, these contingency measures might not even be of much help. No one wants to talk evacuation, especially when there's nowhere to go, said one purported military official. Lots of us that have been paying attention know exactly what is going on and the stage is being set. Those of you that haven't been paying attention are now scrambling to make sense of a vast storyline that you are not culturally attuned to. Good luck. Again, I am Michael. This is the Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you. Where we go one, we go all.